Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful, to all my graceful audience, Assalamu alaikum. I'm Rahmat Empowerment Wala, striving to achieve self sustainability for me and for the people alike. I'm from Karachi, Pakistan. I'm host of this interview series named Empowering Minds. The objective of this interview series is to call upon such honorable and prestigious guests who haven't just explored their own mindset but are trying to empower others' minds too. So, to serve the purpose, we have with us Obeezy B from Nairobi, Kenya. He is a ballpoint pen artist. He makes sketches with ballpoint pen, which is obviously very hard because ballpoint pen cannot, we cannot correct it. So we'll ask him how did he discover this and how difficult this skill is. So let's welcome our guest, Obeezy B. Hello, Obeezy.
Hello, hi everyone.
How are
Okay,
you? B?
I'm fine. I'm fine. What about you?
I'm great. Thanks for asking. First of all, thank you
Okay,
so much for your time. You are here and your presence means so much to me. Thank you.
you're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you so much. And I'll ask you to, follow the pattern and introduce yourself to my audience so we get to
Okay,
know you better.
okay. My real names are Elvis Obunga Otenga. I live in Dandora. I'm a ballpoint pen artist. Yeah, and my signature name for drawing is Obeezy, Obeezy B Arts. That's my name for my art. I live in Kenya, Nairobi, a place called Dandora. Yeah.
Excellent. So would you
Mhm.
describe us where you live, how that city is, where it is located, and how's the infrastructure, how's the facilities there?
Okay, okay. For me, I live in Nairobi City, a place called Dandora. Okay, if you look for like in Dandora here is like a village. See, it's for this where it's Dandora is where we live very low life. Yeah, so me, I come from there where they usually call us where the dump site are. You know, the all the dump site from Kenya being brought to a place where we live. We have a dump site there, so it's called Dandora. So that's where I come from. Yeah, and I have my work. I do my works at that place. The place is so nice. The place is not bad. Yeah, it's so nice. It's a place like it has a lot of people, businesses going on around everywhere. It's a very good place to come and visit. Yeah,
Excellent. So
yeah.
coming to your skill, Obeezy, how did you find that skill? This skill, I didn't know about that skill before knowing from you. So how do you find
O-
that such skill exists?
Okay. First of all, I this art is my talent, which I was born with, but I was only practicing it when I was in primary school and high school. So after secondary, I didn't do my arts. So I was just doing some other things. Yeah. So I was good at drawing, but I was not this good. So I just started it like 2018, 2019, just small, drawing small things with pencil, not the drawing pencils, but the normal pencil which children use. So I started drawing things just with those. So something motivated me. I started becoming good at it, and it started motivating me. So I just said I want to do it. So and I did it. So I started investing in my work, and I saw pencil is being done with so many artists. So I wanted to test my limit because the mentality that people see in ball pen in pen art that it is hard. I wanted to erase that mentality that doing with ballpoint pen is hard because there are some artists who draw with ballpoint. So why don't me, and I'm still an artist, I can draw. Why don't I even try to draw with pen? So that's where I start motivated myself. I start drawing with pen. So I usually sketch with pencil. Then I just come across with biro. Then shading. So shading I do it with biro, of which it's hard shading. It takes times where it's shading because art is all about shading. You can just sketch, but if you don't have a good shading, you cannot produce a good art. So me, my shading took me a lot time to master shading, a lot. Yeah.
Excellent. So
Mhm.
isn't it hard to make these sketches with ballpoint pens, where everyone is doing with pencil and crayons and other type of stuff? You are doing it with ballpoint. So is it that
Okay.
harder?
Okay, if you start anything, it's always hard, but if you continue doing it, you'll start to see some things that you didn't see when you started. So it's just if you look at my timeline, if you see the pictures that I drew the previous time and for this time, I think if you see them, you can see changes going with with shading. The shading which I use this time is not the shading that I was using back then. So it's just giving yourself time and mastering what you do. What you do today, you will not do it tomorrow because you learn something from the mistake you made today, and and you will try to rectify it tomorrow. So that's how I normally do my work. Because if I draw, I have all negative thoughts, yeah, but I'll still draw it because I am still the artist. So that's the thing that fellow artists or upcoming artists who want to do ballpoint should know. Okay, it is hard, but don't put that mentality. Yeah,
What I get from you is practice makes one perfect. So you do practice things and you get master of it.
yeah.
Excellent. Okay, walk us
Mm.
through the whole process of completing a sketch, from start to finish.
Okay, first I use a method called grading. Grading, like, let me show you an example, like one of my arts here. Let me take
Sure.
this. Yeah, so grading is like you fill your blank papers with boxes. Then there's a app which it's called grading too. You can use it. It's on phone. You can it's on Play Store for grading. So if you put the number of boxes with the same you have put it with your phone, so you just sketch. Grading is used for sketching only. So I just sketch with grading first. After sketching with pencil, so I start to 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 draw it again with biro, to sketch it with biro again. So after sketching it with biro, now that's where I start my shading. So shading can take, like, it depends with the detailing of the art. So I do, like, my longest art took like 1 month drawing it. And I don't have it here because I sold it. But for biro, it takes more time than pencil because biro you should be more accurate and and you should concentrate more on what you are doing, because if you do something wrong, you cannot go back. So you take all the time you need, even if you can take three hours a day, but you just complete a small space, but it's perfect, that's good. But pencil, you can do it with you can do it badly, then you can rub it, then redo it, then you can rub it. But Biro, you just, after sketching, then shading is all that takes time with somebody to give a product like these ones. So it depends with your shading skills. Yeah.
Biro means ballpoint pen you are referring to.
Yeah. Biro means ballpoint.
So why are you calling it biro?
Okay. In our tongue here in Africa, we call it biro, but in art we call it ballpoint pen. Yeah,
Okay. So is there
yeah.
any company, any famous company who make these pens, so you call it biro?
Okay, I normally use big. I normally use big. That is just a slang which we use to call biro. We
Oh, it's a
can call
slang word.
yeah.
A slang word for this. Okay, okay.
Yeah. But it is a ballpoint pen. Yeah.
Okay. So
Mm.
normally, how much time does it take to complete an artwork of yours?
Okay, as I said earlier, it depends with the detailing, but the longest I've taken is 1 month, and the shortest time I've taken is 2 weeks. Yeah, that depends with the detailing of the art.
Thank you, Amir Siddiqui Saab, for watching me and my guest at this hour of night. And thank you for your
Hmm.
appreciation.
Okay, welcome.
Okay. So my next question would be when you complete your artwork, so and when you stand in front of it and watching it with your, with enthusiasm. So what are
Hmm.
your feelings towards it when you complete your project and you're looking towards it?
Okay, I normally feel nice. I normally feel great because if I look at my work, I just remember there's the struggles I took.
I think we have lost to BZB, so we'll wait for him to rejoin us and and continue what he was talking about. Really a difficult art. This is drawing from ballpoint where you cannot, redo if you have committed any mistake. And I've seen his timeline, and it was really good in terms of sketching and in terms of artwork. I'm not very much into creativity and drawing and sketches. I really don't know the ABC of this. But when you see something and that makes you feel good, I hope Obeezy will join us again soon. I'm becoming quite older. My beard has white and gray hair. Now I'm close to the camera and you can see the gray hair. I think I hide those. Age is just a number. You cannot hide it, and you shouldn't. I'm just 34. Come on, Obeezy. Let's see if he can join us again. By the way, he's from Nairobi, Kenya, and Kenya is a country from Africa. and is famous for tea production and lots of jungles, forests. Okay, Obeezy is with us.
Yeah.
Hey, Obeezy, nice to see you again.
Hey, I'm sorry, guys, for the net.
No issue. It's I feel I experience that all the day. No problem. It's something you cannot
Can you hear
control.
me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you?
Hello?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can't
Can you
hear you.
hear me? You can't hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? You just rejoin and let's see if the problem is
Okay,
solved.
I can hear you. I can hear you now.
Excellent, excellent.
Yeah,
But we cannot
I'm.
see you. Your video is stuck.
Oh, is it okay now?
No. You just rejoin
Oh,
us.
I have rejoined.
Leave the studio and then rejoin.
I leave the studio.
And then rejoin with the link I have sent you earlier. Hi, busy. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
Excellent, excellent. So where were we?
Yeah, the
I
question
asked
we
you.
were.
I asked you, what do you feel when you complete a project and look
Yeah,
towards it? How do you feel?
yeah. So I said that I normally feel great because of the hard work and sweat that I've put on my work. So I must just feel great because of my work. Thinking of where I just started and where I've reached, I just feel great. I just feel grateful. That's what I can say.
Excellent, excellent. So do you get
Yeah.
good offers of your artwork, or do you have to struggle, in selling
Okay.
those artworks?
Okay. I can say for the start, I didn't sell, but at least last month, like I think 2 months, last month I had an exhibition It was my first time to have an exhibition, and luckily I sold two of my arts. So I was really grateful because they were my first art which I sold. So if I see my arts are being bought, I have hopes if I draw more they can be bought. Yeah.
Excellent. So do you take this as a career or do you take this as a hobby?
Okay. It is a career. It was once a hobby, once a talent, but now because I've seen it started to bring money in me and bring food in my table, I take it as a career and I want to grow it to become bigger. Yeah.
Excellent. So talking about your career, what are your plans?
Okay. For now, it's I do it part-time art. For now, I just do casual jobs, yeah, to sustain me, adding up this this art money which I do. So, meantime, when I grow in future, I want to buy a camera that I will love to walk around, take pictures, then I put them down on paper. So that is my plan, of which I'm trying to do in future, taking pictures and putting them into paper. Yeah.
Excellent. So do you want to visit more exhibitions, offline and online, to showcase your work and your talent?
Yeah. That is what I normally try to do every day, to get inside the internet to check these online exhibitions, the exhibition which will take place near me, around me. So that is my work I normally do. So I will really like to have those more exhibition after having this first exhibition and motivated me to do more. Yeah, because there are some people who brought their pieces and maybe they didn't sell, but me I was lucky I sold two of them. So it it gave me courage to continue with what I'm doing. Yeah.
Excellent. So what about your family and friends? Do they support you? Do they praise your work?
Okay, about family, I don't have any support from family members, from friends, but maybe I just get some good advice from friends or from a friend. Yeah, sometimes normally I have a good friend who normally give me advice of this marketing, of this art marketing. Is a photographer too. So it does about having Nini from family, no, or friends. I just do everything on my own. Yeah.
Okay. So would you show us some of your work you have behind you?
Okay, yeah. These are my works. As you can see them, let me put this camera closer. As you can see them, these are the artworks that I remain with. I've remained with. Others have they were being bought. So these ones are pencils are the ones which are remaining with two biros. But I had a two size. These are a three size. This one for pencil is a two size. So I drew two last week, but somebody picked them up today, so I had them delivered today. So these are the some of the artwork, the pieces that I've left with. But if you want to check more, you can just go in my social media, which is Obeezy Arts in Facebook or Instagram, Facebook, yeah, Twitter, TikTok. It is Obeezy Art. That's where you will find all of my work there. Yeah,
Okay. So
yeah,
you
yeah.
always make human beings and animals, or do you like to capture some landscapes, some forests, some
Okay.
sun setting down?
Okay, for now, me, I normally love drawing a wonderful moment about people. See, like there's a picture. I like drawing pictures which have stories. Pictures that somebody, when look at it, he or she can prefer to buy it and put it on his wall at home. You see, I just don't draw anything. I draw something that will attract a buyer. Yeah, some a picture that have a meaningful message. Yeah,
Landscape pictures and paintings, are worth very much. Don't you know it?
painting.
Landscapes, the greenery, the mountains, the
Yeah,
snow,
yeah,
the sun setting down or rising up. These are
yeah, yeah,
landscapes.
yeah. I know, but Bairo. For me, I decided because Bairo, you can't draw just anything with it. There's some things. Yes, you can draw anything, but there's some things which we, which when you draw with pen, it becomes more beautiful. Okay, a landscape or
Okay.
a vegetation. Yeah, landscape or vegetation is like it serve one. It has one color like green, or it doesn't have so much detailing than maybe a a picture of people doing something or a moment somewhere. Yeah,
Okay. So you are comfortable in this niche, that you are comfortable in drawing humans, drawing animals.
yeah. I'm really comfortable. But if I'm given work to draw something like that, I won't hesitate. I'll just draw it. But my projects are just that I have only that one theme. Yeah,
That's good. The one is open to, one should open to every aspect and every category and every project that,
yeah,
throw at him or her. So that's good
yeah,
enthusiasm from you. Okay, so
yeah.
tell me one thing. You draw with ballpoint pen. Don't it get smudged? When mistakenly you put a hand on it, or it gets smudged.
Okay, drawing with ball pen, you must be very keen with anything that you're doing. You must make sure your hands are clean. You must make sure that you are using more than one biro, because when you draw with one biro, you won't be able to shade it well. That's if you draw with the biro continuously, it will split more ink. So you
Yeah.
use one biro for splitting more ink, another one for shading light shadings, and maybe another
Okay.
one for shading the lighter one. Yeah, so that's how I used to draw my arts. I don't use one biro, so I can say it's like a skill. Yeah,
So you must have dozens of pens with you every moment, every day.
yeah. I can't. Like if you see here, I had biros here. I don't know where I put them. Like this one, I must have biros always. I have many biros there. Like I just have biros. Yeah.
Yeah, that yellow pen with blue cap you have in your hand, that reminds me my childhood. Uh, in my
Mm.
childhood, we used to use these kind of pens. The famous company here, Piano. Its name is Piano. It
Oh,
used to, make these kind of pens, and it, make me nostalgic. Went into my childhood.
For me, I use big. This one are big. I only use big. Yeah,
Excellent, excellent.
yeah.
Thank you so much, Obeezy. I really enjoyed conversation with you. Last question I would ask you: what problems do you see around you? Any type of problem which you think should be resolved, and what role you can play to solve that problem?
Okay, the problem that I have is for me, I have the talent I have, but the resources, the tools I need are the ones which I have problem with, because right now is not that I am being employed, but I'm just doing casual works which I get little money. That little money I just save a little one which I can buy some things which I can draw with. Yeah.
Okay. So,
Uh,
Obeezy, thank you so much for your presence in my session, Empowering Minds. I
I
really
appreciate.
appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
So, audience, that was Obeezy B from Nairobi, Kenya. You have watched him, you have watched his artwork, and I'll see you next time, next session. You were watching me on my Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn, Rahmat Empowerment Wala. I'll see you next time with next guest. Take care of yourself. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.